Did you get a cheap LS swap harness and things just aren't working like they're supposed to? Let me show you how I fix it whenever I do decide to use a cheap harness. I don't do it often, but when the customer's on a budget and that's all they can afford, I'm happy to help them out, and I just go through it like this. So we got this engine on the test stand, and I fired it up the other day and noticed that I was getting no signal from the mass airflow sensor. So I'm like, oh well, it's a cheap harness. Probably got to repin some of the connectors, and I have to do just that, which I got to do with all of these harnesses. Every single cheap harness that I get. This one was about $100 on Amazon, and they're all the same. Even the Nathan Way ones are all just the same exact harness. So this is how I fix that. You need a multimeter and you need pinouts. So I got pinouts for the connectors. So this is the green connector and the blue connector. Also, you need the pinouts for the connector that you're dealing with too. So the mass airflow sensor connector, I'll put that pin out up on the screen here, but we're chasing the signal wire here, the white one. Supposedly it goes to pin 25. And yes, it is a white wire, but I get no continuity between the two, and this is how I check the continuity to make sure it is the right wire. I have my multimeter lead pushed into the pin on the white wire, which is the IAT signal wire. So that'll be the intake air temp signal wire, and what I do is put my multimeter into ohms mode, and then I have to push the function button for it to beep, and then I just go through and touch this. So this is supposed to be the IAT signal wire. Nothing. So we'll go to the next white wire, see which one it is. Oh, that's the one. And what pin is that? Pin 10. So then we'll go here. We'll look and see what pin 10 is. Engine speed signal. Oh, weird. That's not IAT. So my next logical thought is to see if they're just switched, which could happen. I mean, they're both white and they're not that far off from each other. And so what I do is I go find the engine speed signal wire out of the under dash wires. I'll stick my lead into that and then touch it on this one that's supposed to be the IAT signal wire and see if it gives me a beep. And if it does, then we'll just swap these two out. So now I've got my lead on this engine speed signal wire coming from this green connector. It's supposed to be on pin number 10, but we've already established that this one's on pin number 10. So let's see if this one is supposed to be where the IAT signal wire is, which is pin 25 on the green connector. Yep, that's it. So somebody just got them switched around, and so now we can just pull these out and switch them over. Okay, now that I'm hands-free, I can show you this. So these connectors, once you take the color cover off, these just pop right out. You just undo this pin here, and they just pull right out the back. And we're just going to switch these two. So there's pin 25. There we go. Pull that one out. Going straight into pin 25 with this one. And they just go up and click into place. And that's it. Now we'll go to pin 10 with this one. And there you have it. So those two are fixed now. Now I got to do the rest of this connector here. Pink is usually power, so I'll test for power as well, or a 5-volt signal or something like that. I haven't looked at the connector pinout for this yet. But yeah, that's how to fix a cheap Amazon or eBay LS swap harness. Relatively easy. You can get these pinouts for the connectors, whether it be a P01 or a P59. This is for a P59 with the blue and green connectors. P01s have the red and blue connectors. So you can also get these at lt1swap.com. And yeah, there's also information on how to turn your stock harnesses into standalone harnesses. That's what these are for. All the yellow ones can be removed from the stock harness and whatnot. And I use these for this and also making my own harness. The connector pinouts, you're just going to have to Google it. That's how I got all mine. Just Google, whatever, 2003 5-wire GM mass airflow sensor connector pinout. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. I hope this helps. You don't have to get a new harness just because this one's not working. Just check the pins. It does take some time, but you got to pay to play, and that's just how it is. And I don't mind doing this. Usually it's only a few pins that are off. It's worse with the drive-by cable ones, but these drive-by wire ones aren't too bad sometimes. So anyways, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. LS Swap everything, and have a good day.